Well, what a show. It's just too much.
Oh, let's just cash.
Let's just do home and away acting. They're always exhausted.
Fight for your flashback. One of the most irritating fight for your flashback category reveals I think I've ever lived through.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, it was so irritating.
I thought it was brilliant.
Anyway, that's happening. The pub test, we head down to the Jonesy Amanda Arms to discuss active wear in the office.
Yep.
Scrunchy bum pants. What do you make of them?
There's a new show on streaming and it's at the movies as well. It's called The Chosen. And George Xanthus, an Australian actor who moved to America, is in The Chosen. He plays John. It's pretty much about the life of Christ.
Yeah. And speaking of people who came back, Mr. G. There have been hints from Chris earlier that Mr. G is back. Let's talk about that.
Yep. And the week that was, New Boy Tom's, Jibber Jabber, all in this podcast.
Right now, by the miracle of recording, we had so many requests for them to do it again.
Mistress Amanda.
Miss Keller.
Amanda. Doesn't work alone.
Wow, this is fantastic.
Her friend is in a back room making the tools of the trade.
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
Sorry, I've been drinking beer.
The legendary pirate Jonesy and Amanda the actress.
Hello, Wiggles. Congratulations, Mandy. We're on the radio right now.
What is it you can't face?
Jonesy and Amanda, you're doing a great job.
You have no empathy for anyone but yourself, you giant tool.
Now's the time to hear good radio.
Sorry, a bit of a tongue twist there.
But are you an idiot?
Jonesy and Amanda are here.
It's showtime, a-holes. We're on the air.
Top of the morning to you, Amanda.
You may not make it through the day without being arrested. I saw what you did. I saw what you did last summer. Not last summer, this morning, in front of my very eyes. We walked through the office. There was a bag of hot cross buns on the desk of somebody who doesn't work in our department. And you said, I'm going to get me one of them.
I said, you want a hot cross bun? Let's eat one.
I said, they're not ours.
I said, well, they kept blabbing at you, everyone.
You took one. You took the poison fruit.
Right, it's very biblical, isn't it?
Isn't it? It is just.
And I broke off half the bun and gave it to you.
It was stale, so I handed it back. That's why I'm complaining.
But, you know, people here, they leave food out.
You need to toast it.
I love hot cross buns. They're so good.
Yeah, I can take or leave a hot cross bun. You know how people say to toast them? You can't put them in your toaster. Can you? Because don't they all just sort of disintegrate and it all gets stuck to the stuff and you find yourself, oh, don't put a knife in.
I put it in the sandwich press, but you've got to be careful with that because then it munches them too low.
I'm happy if they're munched like a sandwich. That needs to be.
Yeah.
That's the only way I like them.
Yeah, yeah.
And the ones that have got, you know, fruit and chocolate and cabbages in them, they've gone too far.
You just want plain.
Well, you know, and I'll probably only have one over Easter. I don't give in to it. How about
I have
you?
them year round because you can get them year round.
But do you like them year round? Do you like them enough to eat them all the time?
Yeah, I do.
Do you?
Yeah, I love them. They're good. They've got a little spice to them. I like a little cross. I like
And
the
do you
whole
have? I like the little cross. Do you have them as a morning or afternoon tea, or just what's your treat?
What are you, a cop? How many questions you ask?
People have carrot cake or banana bread at 9 o'clock, not thinking it's cake. It's cake. My friend Anita's mother always used to say, no cake before lunchtime, because you sit in meetings and there's muffins and stuff. It's all cake.
Yeah. That applies to booze as well? No booze before lunchtime?
No, she hasn't mentioned that, so I think we're probably in the clear. Hey, you know what?
What?
Everyone's a winner today. Do we have a sound effect? That's it. Every caller who makes it to air...
Didn't even know what we were giving away.
Every caller who makes it to air wins a $100 Strike bowling voucher.
I love bowling.
Let's hear it again, Tom. School holidays are just around the corner. School holidays at Strike Bowling, too much fun.
Whenever I go bowling, the first game is fantastic. I am on fire, and then that just falls to bits after that. I don't know what happens. I don't know.
I've hosted many a birthday party at Strike Bowling. I think you've come to some of mine. I've come to some of your sons. You know, if you can put something in your ears during that period, great.
But it's a great prize.
I'd put hot cross buns in my ears.
As we're heading into Easter next week, there's a new show on TV at the moment, and it's in the movies. It's a new phenomenon, this whole TV screen. And then at the movies, but it's called The Chosen.
Yeah, The Chosen. They're up to series 5, which is in the cinemas, but 1 through 4 has been phenomenally successful. It's obviously the story of Jesus Christ. They're saying here it's the first multi-series about the life of Christ. Don't spoil it for me. It's like White Lotus. Don't tell me how it ends.
But a lot of people just go to the crucifixion. You know, that's what... But it's more to it than that. It's the rise of Jesus. There's a bit of a story.
Rod, where do you think season 5, where do you think that puts us in the timeline? We'll have to ask George Xanthus, an Australian actor who's made it big in the States. This is an incredible role. He plays John, and he's going to be joining us.
Also coming up, Instagram today, it's a $5,000 Friday. So that means you're playing for the $1,000. Then if you win the $1,000, you answer the 10 questions, you get to the bonus question, you can win $4,000.
No.
And you're $1,000.
How about we say it this way? If you get the bonus question right, you win $5,000.
Yeah, but if you don't get it right, you win nothing.
You win nothing. You can walk away at $1,000.
So
Have we explained this enough?
It's a biblical thing. We got a biblical thing going on the show today.
All right. Here's question 1 for the Magnificent 7. Which ingredient do you crack open when making scrambled eggs?
Jam Nation. We have for you the Magnificent 7. There are 7 questions. Can you go all the way and answer all 7 questions correctly? If you do that, Amanda will say.
Well, sure, there's a prize, but everyone who makes it to air today is a winner. $100 to spend a $100 strike bowling voucher for the school holidays.
Convenient for Claire because she's in Sylvania and there is a strike bowling right there.
It's very convenient.
Hello, Claire.
It used to be right there. I used to live just up on Tara Street there, and I used to go down to, you know, Tara Street. I used to go down to strike bowling. Remember that joint that I used to live in?
Of course I do.
And you go down there and you do some bowling. You'll be doing that, Claire.
That's what you'll be doing, Claire.
Also in Sylvania news, Claire, have you seen the big boa constrictor? Because that was on the loose around your area.
Yes, only on the news. No, I don't want to see that, actually.
No. And it's got a big lump in its tummy. See what shape it is and if it matches your pet's. Anyway, question number 1 for you, Claire. Which ingredient do you crack open when making scrambled eggs?
That'd be egg.
Egg.
Which Christian event does Good Friday commemorate?
Easter. The death of Jesus.
Yeah.
It's not really good, is it?
No.
Poor old Jesus up on the cross going, oh, the Fridays.
So I'm a bit of a heathen.
For me.
Friday was the crucifixion. And the Sunday was rising again.
Yeah, and then he came back on the Easter Monday. And
I think we'll just push that for the holiday. I think Sunday's the holy day.
Yeah. Yeah, he went Sunday, rose, ascended into heaven.
But you know which are the big days? Because the other days Woolworths is closed. It's closed twice a year. Once Christmas Day and I think it's Easter Sunday. So they've picked that one as the
Monday.
big.
No, and then Monday he came back.
No, I think Sunday came back.
Because he came back, he said, I've come back for my eggs.
Something big happened on the
Hands
Sunday.
off my eggs, I'll be back.
Because Woolworths is closed. Question number 3. Let's play Monster Mash.
Let's kick off this Monster Mash.
Which 2 songs here, Claire, have been mashed together? Ooh. Wow.
Claire.
Oh, hello, and here we are now.
Claire, that's a nice try.
I think you're just grasping at straws.
Yeah, maybe.
Thank you.
Look out for that snake, Claire. Elle's in Blacktown.
Hey, Elle, you're off to go strike bowling in the holidays. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
And there's a strike bowling in Blacktown, isn't there?
There is indeed.
Yeah. Look at that.
They're everywhere.
Elle.
All right. Now, do you want to hear it again?
I love you guys, by the way.
Oh, Elle, thank you.
Elle.
Thank you.
You make me laugh at times when I really need it.
Oh, that's nice to hear. Is that when we're trying to be serious?
No, well, you know, sometimes.
Sometimes I'm sure it is.
You know, Elle, that old saying, never meet your heroes. I know Amanda's letting you down right now.
He's mean. Elle, do you want to hear the 2 songs again?
Yes, please.
Here they are. Can you tell us even just one of those songs?
Is it Nirvana Smells Like Teen Spirit?
That's one of them, yes. What's the other one?
Can I hear it again?
Yeah, here it is.
That's the giveaway.
I know, but I'm blank. I can't think what it is.
Elle, thank you for calling and your kind words.
Think of us when you strike out.
We do. All right, well, that's question number 3. What's the other song? One is Smells Like Teen Spirit. What's the other song?
Jonesy and Amanda.
Sam Nation.
Podcast.
Magnificent 7. We're at question number 3. It's
We're playing
Monster Mash.
Let's kick off this Monster Mash.
Hey, Gons. Hello, good morning.
Good.
How are you, mate?
Good morning, guys. How are we on this beautiful day?
Very well. Hey, you're off to strike bowling. Everyone who makes it to air today gets a $100 strike bowling voucher.
Thank you so much.
And do you, Gons, know the answer to the Monster Mash?
We haven't played them yet. We have to play those 2 songs. Have a listen to this. We know that one of the songs is Smells Like Teen Spirit. What's the other one?
It'll have to be Europe's Final Countdown.
That's it.
Oh, Gons. Look at you go. Which animal can see behind them without turning their head, Gons?
It's a multiple choice.
It's multiple choice.
Yeah, don't be
Is it
cruel. It's multiple
A, a
choice.
snake, B, a rabbit, or C, a bilby?
I'd have to say a snake.
No, it's not a snake. Although I will say this, that snake, is it still on the loose, the snake?
No, well, just let you know, it's been caught.
Oh!
Wait, you actually know this?
I know this. I saw it on the news last night. Channel 10 reporter found it in between the rocks.
Oh, wow.
Well, a Channel 10 reporter actually found it.
Yeah, they went down there to have a look to see if they could see something, and then they just noticed it.
So all those people, all those officials who were out looking for it,
Yeah,
and
clearly
it's a
didn't look
reporter
very
found it.
hard.
And where exactly was it?
Well, in a big crevice in between some boulders, but the strangest part about it was a guy in Sylvania just walking past as well said, "Oh, I'll just catch it for you." And he just put his hand in there, grabbed it out, and he was comfortable doing that. Until
Really?
the professional snake catcher came about. Yeah.
I missed Channel 10 News last night.
So he just walked past and grabbed it. Did he put it in a bag? How do you know which end's its neck?
Well, no, it's quite substantial, so it's quite easy to see the size. The hole where the snake was is big enough to be able to see that. But, yeah, he's just playing around. We were letting other locals touch it and so forth until the snake catcher came and they put it in the bag.
How casual. Australians are so
That's
casual.
what we do. I just like the fact that the Channel 10 News crew just goes down there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty busy boat ramp, that one.
Yeah, they
on the
might
top
find
one.
Harold Holt if they look a bit further.
Like, clearly no one looked they had a man look. Everyone just went, I don't know where the snake, there it is.
Let me hold it.
Thank you, Gons.
Thanks, Gons. Well, Gons is out because Gons is wrong.
Gons is wrong, but he's given us information.
Thank you,
Celia
Gons.
is in Northmead. Hello, Celia.
Hello, how are you this morning?
Well, we're resting easy now that the boa constrictor's been found.
But the question is still to be answered. Which animal can see behind them without turning their head, a rabbit or a bilby?
That one is a rabbit.
It is a rabbit. True or false? Good Friday takes place on a Thursday this year. Celia, is that true or is it false?
That one would be false.
That's
always
false.
on a Friday. Which baked Easter treat was once banned from being sold outside of Good Friday, Christmas or funerals? This is in 1592. Queen Elizabeth banned it from being... She'd hate it now that it's on sale all year round. What Easter baked treat are we talking about?
I would say that's hot cross buns.
Hot cross buns.
You can get them all year round now.
And you can get them on the desk of your colleagues who've bought them for themselves. Brendan Jones nicked one at 6 o'clock.
I was just trying to provide sustenance to the team.
Okay.
Which Amanda Keller narrated nature documentary has been moved to prime time on Fridays? That's what it is. Good Friday just got gooder because this show is now on Friday.
But I was eating some Gouda.
Do you know the answer to that, Celia?
No.
Sorry, Celia. This is going to be embarrassing. No one will know what it's called.
Nicole is in Beverly Hills. I bet you Nicole knows.
Do you know Nicole?
I do because my son loves the show. It's Airborne.
Oh, great. That's nice. Thank you. Giving him one. Nicole, you've also got a $100 strike bowling voucher, so well done.
There you go.
As well as the Jam Pack.
Well, congratulations to you, Nicole. You have indeed won the Jam Pack, a double pass to Ricky Martin. Teg Dainty and Teg Live presents Ricky Martin Live Australia 2025. A super pass to Cables and Aqua Park Penrith, the most fun you can have in and on the water. And Jonesy and Amanda character choose for the colour and some standard pencils. Nicole, anything you'd like to add?
Thank you very much.
Nicole,
carry on.
Thank you.
Oh, hang on. What did you want to add there, Nicole?
What did I want to add?
Oh, okay, nothing. I thought you had something to say.
Oh, Brendan, you've opened the door again and unnecessarily Nicole's left. She's got in the car and she's driven off.
Coming up.
Lots of things coming up. We're going to put activewear in the office to the pub test.
Mm-hmm.
We have Australian actor George Xanthus. He's playing John in an incredible new it's a cinema release, but it's also the old episodes of this are on Prime now. It's a religious story. It's a story of Jesus, and apparently it is quite extraordinary.
It's called The Chosen.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Eating tongue. It's like the Christmas party all over again.
Quite. So you kept your job this year.
Thumbing through the Jalmanac, our book of musical facts. On this day in 1981, Jay Giles Band released their hit Centerfold. You know that song?
Of course I do.
Just last month, former frontman of the Jay Giles Band, Peter Wolf, released a memoir where he spoke about the moment he found out his girlfriend, Hollywood star Faye Dunaway, was having an affair with her Chinatown co-star, Jack Nicholson.
I knew he'd been involved with Faye Dunaway. Didn't understand
her.
I've got to read that book.
Yeah.
So I can pronounce her name.
This is what gave it away. So Jack invited Faye and the cast over to work on scripts for Chinatown. And Peter thought, I might go along and see what's going on. You know, it's not in my wheelhouse, this acting. This is what he says from the book. As the evening wore on, the other guests seemed to drift away until it was just Jack, Faye and me. Jack invited Faye upstairs to work on the script and Faye asked if I would mind waiting. I answered, of course not. But after a few hours, the pair hadn't resurfaced. He says, as I saw the sun coming up, it occurred to me that what I thought might be happening was happening.
They were detailed scripts.
Did you see Chinatown? It was very complicated.
Yeah, he had to explain a lot of things.
All that aside, Wolf and Dunaway reconciled. Ask how Peter Wolf, by the way, got his revenge.
So he
threw all of Jack's stuff into his swimming pool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, his, furniture. That always works because it's a pain in the neck.
And then they got back together.
Yeah, they got married in 1974 after she proposed. She said, look, come on.
It was just a script.
Yeah,
it was just a script.
They then divorced in 1979.
Okay.
Can't last forever.
Let's do it. Throw things in the pool.
Jam Nation.
Oh, look out, there's someone at the door. Good day, it's Mike Whitney. I'm here for a big feed of spaghetti. Oh, hi there. It's Dr. James White. Hello, Dawn Patrollers. It's the Kosh Dog in the house.
Yes.
It's your arch nemesis, Bane Batman.
It's all of Jonesy's so-called character voices all at once.
Dips and drops on Sydney rooftops, scrubs and chops, and Tim the slightly aggressive weatherman. What brings you guys here? Oh, we've just been hanging out.
I've just been trying to extract some revenge.
I just want to have a look at your butt. I just want a big feed of spaghetti. Time to see if a man is still available. I just want to put some sand in this funnel.
I just want you guys to, how do I put this? Leave.
Right.
Okay.
Well, then, take this piece of paper. Watch as I set it on fire. Bye, guys. Good day. Bye there.
Yes.
We'll meet again, Batman.
That has given me extreme anxiety. I feel like I've seen inside your head, and it's a whole lot of bumblebees just buzzing around in a jar.
What are you talking about?
I can barely breathe.
Management rights as we celebrate Amanda's star turn as narrator for the nature documentary Airborne. Oh, okay, that's milking it a bit.
It's a series. There's 3 more to go.
Today's 5 for Your Flashback, songs about flight. Play well the management.
Ooh, Vicar. All right, well, let's do it.
There's a lot of songs about flight.
Yeah.
We'll have that for you a little bit later on. In the meantime, the pub test is coming up. Let's talk about it. Activewear in the office. Does it pass the pub test?
Scrunchy bum pants. CNN News.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation. Let's get on down to the Jonesy and Amanda Arms for the pub test. activewear at work? Does it pass the pub test?
Well, it seems that Gen Zers or Gen Zers are now wearing activewear to work. Activewear has infiltrated our society. Young women just dressing very casually around the streets, young mums all wandering around with their lycra and their Lululemon and their tight pants. But is it okay that it's morphed into corporate wear? I was reading an article about it where this woman says her young staff, she said they're really cool, they've made it look cool, they team it with blazers and leather jackets and stuff. It's not just your scrunchy bum pants and a sweatshirt. Mm-hmm. They're teamed with other things. I don't know. People think that because we work on the radio, we just come in here in our pyjamas. But not only are we webcammed, we work in an office with a lot of people. I've always, doesn't matter what time of the day I get up for the job, I'll always have a shower and I'll wear regular clothes. I put my makeup on and I think I'm going into an office. This is what I wear when I go to work.
That's why you got the job here. Where you looked at your resume, she always showers.
Yeah.
Give her the job.
Give her the job.
Give the kid a go.
What do you think, Brendan? If everyone came into work here in their
I don't know if I
wear.
mind the ladies wearing the exercise wear. Remember they'd all go and work out together on a Friday and they'd all be wearing the exercise pants. I thought, there's no harm in that.
Yeah.
I got beef with guys that wear shorts at work. Unless you're on building site.
How come you don't happy for the girls to be casual,
wear shorts
but
at
not
home.
the guys?
I don't know. I always judge the person. Like when I see someone wearing shorts at work, someone comes into work here wearing shorts.
Even if they're good dress shorts, even if they've made an effort.
Dress shorts. Like going on safari. They come in and I just sort of go,
that winds you up more than someone wearing...
If I see a copper wearing shorts, I'll just go, yeah, okay, good on you, mate.
But that's worse for you than having a woman coming in her gym gear.
Yep. Yeah.
That's interesting. Well, activewear at work, what do you think? Is it okay or was it a step too far?
Does it pass the pub test?
Yeah.
Jam Nation. Good morning.
Miss Keller.
Amanda.
Am I going to see Jonesy?
I've heard them describe him as a drunken idiot.
I'm not drunk. I've had a couple of drinks.
Poor old Gout. He managed to run under 10 seconds. Twice, and then the tail whip.
That's weird. If the wind is an issue, why isn't all competitions indoors? Because how can you control the environment if it's raining, if there's wind, if someone calls out from the sideline? If all those things are going to make a difference, how do you have any records?
Maybe we all have to work in a vacuum. A metaphor for life, don't you think?
No, I don't understand what you're talking about.
Don't you?
No, you're trying to be deep, but you're saying nothing.
Oh,
Welcome to our show.
You want all this stuff. You want all this deep stuff, and I just did it, and you poo-poo it.
But tell me what you mean.
Well, I'm making a joke about how everyone works in a vacuum, you dope.
I know, but then that's not deep.
Yeah, it's deep. And the fact that I've got to explain it, there goes your job at the ABC.
If that's your version of deep.
That's deep.
Okay.
You don't get any deeper than that. Next to wearing activewear at work.
That's what we're putting to the pub test. Wearing activewear in the office. Does this pass the pub test?
By the way, every caller today wins strike bowling passes for the whole family. Perfect for, what's that thing called?
School holidays.
School holidays.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
We're not gonna take it. I want you to get up right now. I feel like I'm taking crazy pills. Go to your windows, open them, and stick your head out and yell, I'm as mad as hell. I'm not gonna take this anymore.
Down to the Jonesy Amanda Arms for the pub test today. Activewear at work.
It seems that it's now made its way into the office. It moved out of the gym and into people's social lives, people doing their shopping, people doing kids pickup, all that kind of stuff. Women wearing activewear.
Activewear is the new tracky dack, really.
Well, I think it's more dressy than a tracky dack and it's more tight-fitting than a tracky
Yeah.
dack. And people are now wearing it to work. And some people are wearing it with blazers and dressing it up, but it's still leisure wear, activewear.
I've noticed another subset of activewear. There's activewear and then there's activewear. So when someone's doing activewear work, it's more revealing. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you're at the gym, for example.
Those women that you see walking along with a flat pelvis.
Yeah.
They walk along with their pelvis out. Is that a thing now?
Pudenda, I think you mean.
No, but you don't say it's just flat.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah, well,
But they don't wear that to work. They wear their activewear, and they say the activewear for when they're out walking about.
But have you seen the ones that are light salmon colour? It looks like it's just your skin.
Yeah.
It looks like people are wearing no pants.
This is the times that we live.
So tight fitting, you can see everything.
And the scrunchy bum pants.
Well, how do you feel? Activewear at work, does it pass the pub test?
Oh, I'm a big no for activewear at work. I just don't think it's a professional enough look, and I'm actually an outdoor worker, and I work with a lot of men, and believe me, I don't want to be seeing men in any sort of activewear while I'm at work.
Activewear is for the playground and for the gym. In an office area, you should be wearing professional clothing, so therefore I'm against activewear in the office.
No, it's too revealing for workplace. I'm sorry. Like, too thin the materials on some of them. Keep it in the gym.
So, activewear in the office. Well, I think sometimes we need to get with the times, and if they're going to dress and look smart, then so be it. As long as it looks smart and it looks pretty good, I'll agree with it.
That's for
look
people.
Smart. Is that someone's mum right there? As long as you look smart, Jeffrey.
See, this is for people who don't have pudenders. Because those tight lycra pants don't suit everyone.
Are you
I'm taking myself out of the conversation.
That's why you don't wear the juicy pants.
I remember that time I wore them backwards. Dreadful.
Jam Nation.
And the news that we wanted to hear.
Well, we don't know what form the news is. The news is we think Mr. G is back. This is the character played by Chris Lilly, the character in Summer Heights High. And it's been very interesting. He's sort of been teasing this. There have been clips of Mr. G adjusting his tie, gyrating on a pink yoga ball. Followed, Mr. G is back, appeared on the screen. Mm-hmm. That's all it is.
That's all you need.
Well, what if it's a podcast?
You know, what the world needs now is another podcast.
I know. Let's hope it's Mr. G as a series.
Because outside, my first discovery of Chris Lilly was with They Can Be Heroes. Mm-hmm. Remember that? Mm-hmm. Narrated by Jennifer Byrne. And it followed the ordinary Australians going for Australian of the Year. My favourite character out of that was Phil Olivetti. Remember Phil, the retired copper or whatever he was? But then Mr. G is he's the next level.
But do you remember when Summer Heights High started and we interviewed Chris Lilly as Jemaine?
Yes.
And our audience, because the character wasn't well known, he was in character and people were outraged. That young lady, because Jemaine had been mean about her mother, how dare she speak about her mother like that? We had to say it's a fictitious character. It's satire. It's not real. But Mr. G is brilliant. Mr. G, of course, is the drama teacher.
My name is Greg Gregson. The kids at school call me Mr. G, which is one of the sort of an abbreviation that some of the more popular teachers seem to get. And I've been a senior drama teacher here at Summer Heights for 9 years now.
Coffee, coffee, coffee before we teachy.
Oh. And from the moment he was born for theatrics.
Mum always says that even as a baby, other babies were crying and in a sort of monotonal way. But if I'd call out to Mum rather than Mum, like other kids, I would go, Mum, and sort of, Mum.
What about the time when he resigned?
There's my letter of resignation and there's some flowers for my dead dog. Why don't you stick those up your fat ass?
But you know what else I loved? Remember the evacuations? The surprise evacuation drills.
Well, one of my big duties, and I've been doing it for about the last 5 years or so, is evacuation procedures.
There's a fire in the school, everyone. There's a fire. There's a fire in the school. Get out, quick.
And I also do what I call a random drill, which is I just spring some kind of emergency onto the kids and we see how they deal with it.
There's a pedophile in the school. There's a pedophile. He's in the school. Get out. That's on the school ground.
Yeah, so I think a school with a good evacuation procedure is a school that survives.
Oh, I love it. Well, let's hope it's a new series. Let's hope we pray for that.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast. Amanda Keller narrates the groundbreaking new series Airborne, 7:30 tonight on 10.
Sad news.
What?
This is the last time you'll hear this.
5 months. 5 months. 5 months.
What's the sad bit?
5 months. 5 months. 5 months.
Now an adult, he has just a few hours to find a mate and reproduce.
5 months. 5 months. 5 months.
Then, with her belly full, she invites him in.
5 months always shines.
Giving him one.
5 months.
When you say now an adult, obviously it's not you. This is an incredible series of the most beautiful nature images you'll see.
You don't need to talk it up. It's going prime time, 7:30 tonight Friday
Narrated
night.
by moi.
All right. We're giving you the chance to win $1,000. All you have to do is correctly guess what song Amanda is narrating. Guess the right title to the song. You will win the cash. Kylie's in Helensburgh.
Hi, Kylie.
Hello, how you going?
Very well.
Great.
Before we even start, every caller who makes it to air today is also getting a $100 strike bowling voucher at school holidays.
I'm so excited.
All right. Well, here we go. You're getting the beginning of the song. Let's see if you know it. Let me put on my best narration.
Narration pants.
Well, I started out down a dirty road. Started out all alone. And the sun went down as I crossed that hill. And the town lit up. The world got still.
Kylie?
Do you know the song, Kylie?
Oh, no. Is it?
Kylie, you know that song.
No, that's all you get.
No,
Bradley Gilbert from... No. Okay.
Kylie, you just got to move.
Sorry, Kylie.
Chris is in Wollongong.
Hello,
Let's go
Chris.
further south.
Hello, Chris.
Hey, how you going?
All right, we're getting the next line here. Are you ready? Start the sounds, Tom. I'm learning to fly, but I ain't got wings. Coming down is the hardest thing. Actually, the hardest thing is saying ain't in my narration. It doesn't sit well with me. That's not part of the song, by the way. That's just me editorialising.
Chris.
Do you know what the song is?
Tom Petty, Learn to Fly.
That's
There it is. That is a great song.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
$1,000 for
Gotta
you,
love the
Chris.
80s, man.
And a $100 strike bowling voucher for the school
It's actually
holidays.
the 90s, Tom.
$1,100. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Good on you. Thank you, Chris.
Have a good day.
Thanks to Airborne. And if you do want to hear my exclusive jingle, you can.
How?
It's on iHeartRadio. You can download it. Right
Okay.
now. It's on a 24-hour loop.
Okay. Lots of things coming up. We still have Fight for Your Flashback. We've got songs about flying today.
I picked one that I had a bit of a collab in.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not that again. Is
No,
it
no,
that
it's
intro?
not that. No. This is a... Yeah, well, we'll talk further. I don't want to give... I want to sit on my treasures.
Please
Give it
do.
all the way.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation podcast.
Well, with Easter just around the corner, it's timely that we're chatting to our next guest. George Xanthus is back for Season 5 of The Chosen Last Supper. This is the first multi-series about the life of Christ. This is the highest crowd-funded TV series or film project of all time. George, hi.
Here he is.
G'day, guys. I'm a big fan of the show, by the way. Thanks so much for having me on.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm so flattered. Yeah. Flattered that George likes us, but also John the Baptist
John the
likes
Baptist.
us.
And you know you're Greek Orthodox.
Yes.
But John the Baptist, he exists in the Greek Orthodox Church as well. He's all part of that,
Well,
isn't he?
I tell you what, this is actually really serendipitous. I thought I was John the Baptist as well. I'm actually John the Apostle in the show. So I thought I did land the role when I got the role of The Chosen right at the start, 8 years ago. Been on the show since the start. I thought I was John the Baptist. And in the Greek Orthodox Church, they used to have the pictures of him with his head on the
plate, on a silver plate.
And I was like, oh no, my character dies like straight away. And I was like super depressed. They're like, no, John the Gospel writer. And I'm like, I didn't know that was a disciple. So I was pleasantly surprised to find that my character lives on to old age.
So, excuse my ignorance, John is it as in one of the books of the Bible?
Yeah,
Matthew, Mark, Luke and John.
That's the one.
Wow.
Yeah.
And so how did this come about? You're an Australian. You were living in LA at the time.
Yes. I was in LA and it was just basically an ordinary audition. You get it in your email inbox and I just went and auditioned. I auditioned for a character named Simon. And this is one of the strengths of the show actually is that I didn't know it was biblical. It was basically the show of these, beleaguered Israelites in first century Galilee. And there was a fisherman and a tax collector, and I just went for the role of a fisherman. And after a few auditions, I landed the role of John the Apostle, who was a fisherman originally.
Right. Have you learnt more about that part of history or your spirituality? How has being part of this role changed you?
Well, definitely because I grew up Greek Orthodox, I wasn't necessarily, I don't know, it's hard for a 6-year-old to listen to, sermons in church. I don't think I really understood the stories as much. But with The Chosen, because the show is from the perspective of all of the chosen, from the disciples, from Mary Magdalene, even from like the Pharisees and the Romans. So we get a really in-depth view of what life was like in first century Galilee. And when you do, what it does, we always say it brings the characters off the stained glass windows. Mm-hmm. And so you get to hear what this rabbi was like first person. And so when Jesus is teaching a message in the show, there's a lot of context to it. So I am learning more about what that individual said in that point in time.
Yeah. Being Greek Orthodox, recently my grandson was christened in a Greek Orthodox church. I'd never been in one before.
Yeah.
And my daughter first said to me, she's 28, she looked at me and she said, do these guys, they support Jesus as well? They're on the same side.
She's not the mother of the baby.
The guy on the cross, Sweet Pea, yeah, that's the same Jesus. Yeah. But I was quite taken with how they christen the baby. They strip him naked and then dunk him in the cauldron, in the big thing of water, everything.
Oh, yeah. Well, so the Greek Orthodox priest that married my parents also baptized me. So they did that whole thing with me, dunking me in the water. But then he also married my wife and I actually asked him about, my character. So it kind of did come full circle.
Wow.
It's definitely a really beautiful cultural tradition, Greek Orthodoxy. And I'm really proud to have been brought up Greek Orthodox. For sure, and it's beautiful. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah,
that was good. It was great, and also we don't have any sort of ethnicity in our family, so now we've got a bit of Greek in there. So
great.
I can moussaka, all that stuff.
Yeah, a bit of perfection.
With the story, we're up to season 5. I mean, we know where we're heading.
Yeah.
How far into the story are you?
So, we've shot seasons 1 and 4 already, and season 5 begins with Jesus on the donkey. So that's Holy Week. So that's Palm Sunday for those who aren't aware of how the story goes. And so season 5 covers the events of Holy Week. And, in the Bible, it's probably a few kind of key moments, but our show has the ability to kind of see in 7 episodes, we're able to see 7 to 8 episodes, we're able to see every single moment that occurred in Jesus's life in that week, and it ends with him getting arrested, and we know what happens after he's arrested. He's eventually put on the cross. So that's where our series ends.
Where's John in all of this? When so Judas betrays Jesus. Peter also denies that he knows him.
John's down the shop.
Well, what is John doing while this is all going on?
Well, John, it's so funny because John is he's known as the beloved disciple because he never left Jesus's side. So John was actually the only disciple at the crucifixion. All the other disciples had kind of scattered away. But John was actually originally known as one of the sons of thunder. So he was actually, before he was this kind of saintly person, he was quite an abrasive and passionate individual, let's just say. So John is by Jesus' side, but he's kind of acting like a bodyguard. He's like, don't touch my rabbi. He's like really, really passionate about his rabbi. Yeah.
Well, at least you know that you're there right at the end. As an actor, hey, you've got to roll right to the end.
Poor old Jesus is on the cross and you're going, hey, look at me. How am I going here?
More days on the call sheet. That's pretty good for me as an actor.
Better than having your head on a silver platter.
Yeah.
Well, this is great, George. It's so great to have you in the studio. The Chosen Last Supper is in cinemas now, or catch seasons 1 through 4 on Prime. It's so great to see you, George.
No, thanks so much for having me. And we're in cinemas right now. Right. And we're in there for a week. And we actually opened at number 4 in Australia and number 2 in New Zealand.
That is massive.
Our pre-sales are off the hook. So, it's doing super well in cinemas. And, thanks, guys, for having me because, the show's really blowing up. And, I'm really proud to be an Aussie on the show.
Do yourself a favour this Easter. Thank you, George.
Thank you.
Jam Nation. Amanda Keller narrates the groundbreaking new series Airborne, 7:30 tonight on 10.
Moving into the ground right now.
Who wants some free money?
Instant.
Coin cash.
Moolah.
I like the sound of that.
Jonesy and Amanda's
Instagram.
Now that you've gone prime time, everyone's thanking you. Sydney thanks you. I thank you. We all thank you.
What are you thanking me for?
Well, today's a 5K Friday. Sure, you know how Instagram works. There's the 10 questions. There's the 60 seconds on the clock. You can pass if you don't know an answer. We'll come back to that question if time permits. You get all the questions right, you get $1,000.
And then, normally we say double your money with a bonus question, double or nothing. Today, that bonus question is worth $4,000.
This S just got real.
Yeah, okay. So if you get the bonus question right, you get $5,000. But you can always leave after $1,000 if you'd like.
How do you think Vanessa of Balcombe Hills is feeling about
Hi, Vanessa. How are you feeling about all of this?
Oh, my goodness. I just went blank all of a sudden, so I'm hoping I'm okay.
Vanessa, come on.
Fingers crossed, Amanda.
What about fingers crossed, Jonesy?
Oh, Jonesy. Come on, Jonesy.
Vanessa,
gosh, I'm so
slap
nervous.
yourself
Yep.
around the face and there you go.
Tommy Rodonicus yourself.
Yeah, because you're going to have to focus because you get one crack
I
at this.
literally just did it.
Now,
Good.
and rightly so.
Come on.
We have 10 questions. We have 60 seconds. If you're not sure, say pass because we usually have time to come back. First step, we play for $1,000. You ready to start?
I'm ready. Thank you,
Let me
Amanda.
clear my throat. There's a lot at stake. Here
Let's
we go.
do it.
Question number 1, Vanessa. What animal is the Easter Bunny?
A rabbit.
Question 2, what colour is our $2 coin?
Gold.
Question 3, what do people say when you sneeze?
Bless you.
Question 4, Red Rock Deli and Kettle are brands of what?
Chips.
Question 5, true or false? Horses have 2 ears.
True.
Question 6, a thermometer is used to check what?
Temperature.
Question 7, which country landed first on the moon?
USA.
Question 8, who sings Flame Trees?
Pass.
Question 9, what's the centre position in netball?
Sorry, the
centre position in netball.
centre.
Question 10, what cuisine is pad thai from?
Pie.
Question 8, who sings Flame Trees?
Cold Chisel.
Yes.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Vanessa, for God's sake.
Oh my goodness me. I'm
Vanessa.
shaking so much. Oh, that slap helped. Thank you, Jonesy.
Now,
Goodness me.
Vanessa.
Can you string us out a bit more?
This is where the music changes and you've got some thinking to do.
Oh my God.
You have won $1,000 and you can go with $1,000 with our blessing. How brilliant is it to win $1,000?
It's amazing on a Friday.
Or I'm looking at our bonus question here. If you play this and choose to answer the bonus question, if you get it right, you get $5,000. If you get it wrong, you get nothing.
So you've got 1 in the hand and then a possible 4 out there in the wilderness.
But if you choose the $5,000, the 1 doesn't exist anymore. What do you want to do, Vanessa?
What do you think, Amanda? Have you seen the question?
I have seen the question.
Don't talk to Vanessa. Come over. Don't talk to Amanda. Vanessa, come over to me.
I feel very. I do not. I do not want to lead the witness. I do not want to lead the witness. A lot of people would know it, but I'd hate it if you didn't.
I reckon you'll get this, Vanessa, all day. All day.
Oh my gosh, I'm doing a big double shift today. 2 jobs today, Amanda. So I'm gonna. Oh my gosh.
Well, Vanessa,
Like
here's the skinny.
Put your pants on.
I'll
Brett.
put the Tempting pants on. I don't know. Really, all you need. Ask yourself this question: you got $1,000, or you could possibly have $5,000,
or none
on one question, which I feel that you'll get.
It's not a mean question. I'll give you that. It is not a mean question.
Okay, I'm going to go for it. Oh my gosh.
Come on, we're all in this together, Vanessa. Come on. Come on.
Okay.
Here we go. Now, you sure about this, by the way?
Yeah, I got everything crossed.
Good.
Okay. Vanessa, here is your bonus question. This question is worth $5,000. What date is the federal election?
Is it it's May the 3rd?
Yes!
Oh my gosh!
Yes!
Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness, I was about to say the 4th. I didn't know what day. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it!
Star Wars Day, May the 4th. No, it's May the 3rd. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm exhausted. How are you feeling, Vanessa?
Oh, I'm standing up now. I think I need another slap. Oh, I can't believe it.
$5,000, Vanessa. On the day you're doing a double shift.
Thank you so much, Amanda. Thank you, Jonesy.
That's okay, Vanessa. I believed you the whole time.
Oh, Vanessa, congratulations.
Well done, you. Well done. Well played.
Thank you. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Have a good weekend, Vanessa.
Let's all have a cigarette.
Instagram will be back again when we come back.
Jonesy and Amanda. Sam Nation.
Podcast.
Fight for your flashback.
2 songs enter, 1 song leaves, and today management writes as we celebrate Amanda's star turn as narrator for the nature documentary Airborne. Today's 5 for Your Flashback, songs about flight. Play well the management. I've gone with a song that's really good. In fact, this band...
I've gone with a song that's really good.
These, well, like I do every week, these minstrels asked my opinion on what should be the follow-up single of their hit album, All That You Can't Leave Behind.
Oh, okay.
And they had a single called Beautiful Day. I don't know if you've heard of this band, U2.
Anyway, you've mentioned them once or
I'm
twice.
in the kitchen in their offices over there in Dublin.
Right.
And Bono and the Edge are standing there. Bono's just made me a cup of instant coffee. A little bit too milky for mine, but, you know.
Yeah.
And we're just talking about the album, and the Edge looks at me and he says, what do you think should be the next single?
And what do they think of Shut Up Your Face?
I said, without any hesitation, it's Elevation. It's what it's all about. What you guys are about. To that, Edge slapped Bono around the head and said, I told you. You idiot.
Told you can't make coffee. Yeah, it's not my favourite song of theirs. Why are you pulling your face?
What is Marsha Hines on Idol?
I'm glad to have an opinion. That's all very well and good. I've gone with a song.
That's all well and good.
I have gone with a song that really needs no introduction.
Oh no, Bette Midler.
It must have been cold there in my shadow.
Come on, Bette, do it.
To never have sunlight on your face. Did you ever know?
Heard it? I was in a kitchen with Bette Midler. She was making me a cup of English breakfast tea.
Yes.
I said, no milk, Bette, hold the milk. I said, you know what movie you should do and what song you should sing?
Go on. Keep going with this.
I said she should be in the Minecraft film and that she should sing Shut Up Your Face.
Oh, okay.
She did neither of those things.
It's at that point you woke up.
I woke up and said, vote for me.
Those are our your own wee.
Those are our two songs. What song would you like to hear? Give us a call, 139736, or vote at Jonesy and Amanda on our Instagram page. And every caller who makes it to air gets a $100 strike bowling voucher for the school holidays.
Jam Nation.
5 for Your Flashback today. It's songs about flight because of your new show, Airborne, where you're so good on that show. Your narration is fantastic. Everyone is talking about it. People come up to me and say, oh, my God, how do you work with this woman? How do you?
Brendan, all you seem to have done is chop it down to inappropriate bits. Giving him one.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Grow up.
Well, songs about flying, what have you got?
I've gone with a great one from my mates U2. They called me over to the offices on the River Liffey there. Their new album had just come out, and they said, what do you reckon it should be the new single, Jones? And I said, Elevation, boys. That's what you're about. Stadium rock.
Is it a big hit for them?
Yes. Not as big as
it should have been.
Beautiful Day, but banger.
I've gone with an extraordinary song by Bette Midler.
And apparently you had dealings with Bette.
Well, I told you, actually, I was once on an aeroplane and they put this movie on very late in the day. And I'd never actually seen it. And the pilot comes on and says, we don't have to stop the film there because we're coming to land, but she dies, the other one gets the kid. Everyone just looked around. This is the days where everyone watched the same movie.
Yeah.
We just looked around like, what?
Imagine him explaining White Lotus. Well,
it was a prosthesis, everybody. Prosthesis.
You've heard him. But you're still asking questions. Dean's in Stanhope Gardens.
Hello, Dean.
Good morning, young Amanda. Jonesy, how are we, guys?
Dean.
Very well. Let me just say off the bat that every caller that makes it to air gets a $100 strike bowling voucher for the school holidays.
Oh, I'm going to be in the good books with my stepdaughter. Yes.
Good on
Thank you
Dean.
very much.
Now, whose good books are you in today? Who are you voting for?
Well, I don't believe I'm saying this, but as you both know, I love my woman more than life itself. and my lady loves you too, so I'm going to have to go for Jonesy this morning. Sorry, Amanda, but I need to stay out of the doghouse, so if I can get Jonesy across, I'll be in the good books right across the board, and I should have a good weekend, and I won't forget the Arrogard.
Okay, Dean. Keep your lady happy.
Why do I see Dean and his lady wearing terry-telling robes right now? Rochelle is in tune, Gabby.
Hello, Rochelle. Fight for your flashback.
Good morning, Jonesy, Amanda. How are you guys?
Very well.
That's good. I'm going with Amanda this morning.
That's short and simple. That's what we like.
Has someone got a gun to your head,
You
Rochelle?
do not have to
Has Amanda's
keep
people
anyone
got
else
to you?
happy.
Paul's in Wood Park.
Paul, fight for your flashback.
I'm voting for my man. Do you know who it is?
No.
Because Joansy is my woman, so I'm going for a man.
I think we both lost out there. I think it's a vote for me.
I'll take that.
But
No,
I think
that's
it's a
for me.
wish. No, it's for me.
That's for me.
He said that you're his woman and he's going for me.
No, it makes no
Let's look at our
sense.
producers.
That's me.
It's me.
No, it's
me.
not. That's
Hey,
me.
are you still there, Paul?
Yes, it's Amanda.
Yeah. See, thank you. Thank you. You're his woman and I get the vote. So you've double lost.
That was a long path to a very disappointing house.
Is it the full moon?
It is.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Fight for your flashback.
2 songs enter, 1 song leaves as we celebrate Amanda's star turn as narrator for the nature documentary Airborne.
Giving him one.
Today's Fight for Your Flashback, songs about flight. Play well the management.
What have you got?
I've got some very close personal friends of mine and they consulted me about the follow-up hit track to their album All You Can't Leave Behind after Beautiful Day had come out. And I said, boys, it's Elevation. And that song went all the way to number 10 on our charts.
I've gone with this worldwide hit. Bette Midler, Wind Beneath My Wings. Do you know the very first person to record that song in the whole world?
Colin Hewitt?
Kamal.
No, Kamal.
Did you ever know that you're my hero? And everything I'd like to be.
Let's get the high note.
I can fly higher than an eagle.
Nice.
But you are the wind beneath my wings.
And that was the spring.
Nice.
Planted the magnolia tree.
That's nice.
Is that white
But he
people's
didn't
song?
commercially release it. It didn't fit the country western album that he was recording at the time.
Was that Kamal's Crazy Hoedown? Kamal was releasing a country and western.
He was there before Beyonce.
Are you making this up? Are you making this up?
Are you making this up? No, I'm not. I'm reading information that's in front of me. It's a skill called reading.
I don't know. I think someone's got chat GTP on that.
We have, give us a call, 139736, or go to at Jonesy and Amanda on our Instagram to cast your vote.
Shannon is in Moorebank.
Hello, Shannon.
Hello, Shannon. Hey, Amanda, Jonesy, how are you?
Good.
Very well.
Hey, Shannon.
I think you're Shannon.
Yeah, I'll say hello to myself as well. Thank you.
Do it. Before we go any further,
Yeah, he knows he gets the thing. What are you making? Are you just doing
Strike!
See, people are happy. $100 strike bowling vouchers for everybody. Okay, Shannon.
Excellent. I'm going to vote for Jonesy because he's got a banger of a song.
Thank
you. He always does. But Amanda will always be the wind beneath my wings.
Shannon, it means nothing if you don't vote for me. You're dropped.
Yeah, I know. I'm, crawling a little bit.
Yeah.
Now say goodbye to yourself, Shannon.
Thank
Sue's in Fairfield West.
Sue, fight for your flashback.
Hi, Jonesy and Amanda. How are you?
Very
well.
Jonesy, as I've never heard of your song before, and I know that sounds shocking, my vote goes to Amanda. It's such a beautiful song.
Thank you,
especially
Sue.
for a Friday.
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Sue doesn't want to expand her horizons, but that's okay. Lee's in Marsden Park.
Hello, Lee. Fight for your flashback.
Happy Friday, guys. I have to go for Amanda today.
I watched that movie a few years with my daughter and we were both ugly crying by the end of it.
Yeah, it's
So,
a good ugly cry film, isn't it?
Beautiful memory.
It is a bloodfest.
Beautiful.
Thanks, Lee. Daryl's in Warrington.
All right, Daryl, you are our final call for the day. We seem to have gone along gender lines so far. I'm hoping that's not the case. Daryl, fight for your flashback.
Yeah. G'day, guys. How are you?
Good.
Well.
It's good to see you reverted back to picking your rubbish, Amanda. So I'm going to have to go for Jonesy today.
Good on you, Daryl. Daryl's Jonesy people right there.
Daryl, I'm glad you can't lip read what I've just said to you.
I don't want to hear Kamal's country western album, but maybe some other time, because now I'm going to put my boys on.
There's no need to be rude when you vote. No need for it.
Let's get it on. This is you too. It's 21 to 9. Elevation on Gold.
Jonesy and Amanda. Jam Nation.
Podcast.
Everybody shout! Come on now, sing out! It's time for the Ghoulies get together.
Thanks to Marcel Stocks and Gravies, we have $20,000 for our favourite ghoulie of the year.
What have we got today?
What gets my ghoulies is when my husband uses the bathroom sink to have a shave and then does a terrible job of cleaning up after himself and there's little hairs everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. No,
That's why I do it in the shower.
Do you? Okay. What else?
Jonesy, the word is caricature, not caricature. Please, you live your life on the radio, communicating with people. The word is caricature. Also, two teams don't verse each other. They play against each other, or one versus the other, but they don't verse each other. Come on, Jonesy, you do this for a living. Learn the language.
Right.
Thanks.
Okay.
Put your champagne down, Brendan.
I'll just say it, that versing thing.
I know, you don't say versing.
Caricature, yes, but the versing thing, that was New Boy Tom. You wrote that.
What? I'm allowed to write that?
You wrote that. See, this is what happens.
Okay, you
anyway,
all right?
put that in our suggestion box, Tom.
Okay.
Or as Jonesy might say, our suggestion box. Oh, stop that noise. Stop. Come on. What's happened? You're drinking champagne and we've got this going on. What's going on?
It's 16 to 9, I can tell you that. It's been a hell week. You know that?
Are you drunk?
I'm just doing the show. What's the matter with you?
New Boy Tom's jibber jabber.
Yes.
I'm the only mature person in the room. It's coming up next.
Jam
Nation.
You know, New Boy Tom has been working harder than Peter Overton keeping his lozenge in.
And Nine's political editor, Charles Croucher, joins me from Canberra.
Did a good catch.
I'd be good enough for the whole class.
He did a very good catch.
And he's come up with this.
New Boy Tom's Jibber Jabber. Quit your jibber jabber.
It's been more than a few months now. Come on.
Don't give me no back talk, sucker.
Amanda Starr, as a narrator of the new Channel 10 show Airborne, continues. Jonesy was trying to muscle in on some of that action.
Your new show, Airborne, I've just heard breaking news.
What?
It's moved from Wednesday night.
Phew, it hasn't been axed.
No, it's been moved from Wednesday night to primetime Friday, 7:30. You've made it, baby.
It is a beautiful show.
It's a great show.
There's 3 more episodes to go. That's the first I've heard that it's moved to Friday,
Maybe
and I'm
thrilled. You and I should do a collab in the narration department. What do you think?
No, I think you and I share enough airwaves.
Okay.
It should be advertised as Airborne, not featuring Brendan Jones. Would have stayed on Wednesday night.
Elton John decided to bury the hatchet with Madonna this week.
Great news for Madge fans and Elton John's. One of the biggest feuds in history has been resolved. Madonna and Elton John have buried the hatchet.
Yeah, he was on Saturday Night Live.
Yep.
She went to see him. She'd always been really hurt by what he'd said about how she was a bad mimer and she shouldn't be getting her awards.
Since when has lip syncing been live?
You can hear the nervous laughter of the person next to him. Hi, Elton.
Elton also called her a fairground stripper.
Yeah.
How old's Madonna these days?
Well, I don't know.
She does all right for a fairground stripper. Curiously, what is a fairground stripper? Is there such a thing?
Well, it'd be like, those sideshow things where see the fat lady, see the bearded lady, see the stripping lady. Sometimes she's all the same lady.
New footage has been revealed of some pretty cringy concert moments. One from sequin jazz singer Neil Diamond, the other from Usher. That's Usher, not to be confused with any of the other Ushers.
Well, I've got some really cringy concert footage.
You said Neil Diamond and Usher.
Well, not together. First of all, this is a concert, a Neil Diamond concert.
Yeah.
He holds her face. He's lying on stage.
On his stomach.
On his stomach.
And he's leaning down.
She's leaning up from the bottom from the floor,
Yeah.
and he's tongue pashing her. And then she skips back as she can
To
her. Next up, I've got another example. So I said, Michael, what was his name? Neil Diamond.
Not Michael Usher. He's a newsreader on 7.
Michael Usher, rest easy. This isn't about you.
Michael Usher's going, hang on a minute.
Everyone's talking about the White Lotus. And good news for middle-aged men everywhere, the Walton Goggins effect is a thing.
He's made the receding hairline sexy. There's a whole Reddit thread called the Walton Goggins effect.
Must admit, when I first saw him with showing the DP, the Devon patch, I went, whoa. You know, usually you don't see that. Usually they
But his Devon patch isn't at the top. It's not like at the back, like a friar tuck. It's the whole Elizabeth I long forehead.
No, but he's got a Devon patch at the back as well. Did you not notice that?
No.
Because all guys my age, the Devon patch, it's a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Who came up with the term Devon patch?
I don't know. It's just there.
I've heard no one but you use it, so it's like you're seeing a piece of Devon on the back of your hair.
Yeah, you got a bit of Devon on the back of your hair.
Yeah.
And it is, because you were at the security camera at the petrol station, you go, oh, there goes Devon patch. And then you go, oh, it's me. Great.
International stand-up comedian Jimmy Carr was on, although he won't be making an entrance like Cher does at her shows.
Jonesy went to see Cher years ago, and you said the most weird moment was she...
Because you come up, you read as a heterosexual man, Jonesy.
He took his mum.
Yes.
But there was a stage, that he took his mum. Sorry, you trying to make him sound more gay than went to see Cher.
But there was a moment.
The only thing gayer than going to see Cher is bringing your mum to see Cher. It wouldn't have been gayer if you brought 3 guys to it.
And 1 in 50 men think they could outrace a horse. Of course, Jonesy fits into that stat.
You have said that out of the blocks, over 10
Out of the
metres...
blocks, I reckon I'd do okay.
Well, we've put it to a poll. Here's the picture that Jen has used of your head on a horse's body.
Oh, where's my genitalia?
That's what the horse said. It's the worst of all worlds for everyone.
I won't say anything about inheriting the backside. I'm still on probation. This has been New Boy Tom's Jibber Jabber.
Our favourite caller, email or Facebook friend wins a family pass to the Sydney Royal Easter Show, a Jonesy and Amanda show bag, tickets to ride the Dodge Jams.
It's all there.
It's a happy place for everyone at the Royal Easter Show. It starts today, goes until April 22. Grab early bird tickets today and save at eastershow.com.au.
Jonesy and Amanda Tea Towel and Keyring coming away as well.
Well, fight for your flashback.
Yep.
Today's songs were about flying.
Yep.
You went with Elevation by U2.
U2, and it won. Banger. I forgot what you went for.
I went with this one, Wind Beneath My Wings by Bette Midler.
Non-banger. Ananga.
Man of the match today is Paul from Wood Park. Now, he called up to vote for us, for one of us, but we were scratching our heads as to who actually got the vote.
I'm voting for my man. Do you know who it is?
No.
Because Joansy is my woman, so I'm going for a man.
I think we both lost out there. I think it's a vote for me.
I'll take that.
I think it's a wish. No, it's for me.
That's for me.
He said that you're his woman and he's going for me.
No, it makes no sense.
Let's look at our producers.
That's me.
It's me.
No, it's not.
Me.
That's
Hey,
me.
are you still there, Paul?
Yes, it's Amanda.
Yeah, see, thank you. You're his woman and I get the vote. So you've double lost.
Long path to a disappointing house.
For you, perhaps.
Righto, you two. That's enough.
Gold 101.7's Famous 5 is back from 9 with Brian Madigan. Guaranteed 10K by 5 p.m. today. The famous 5, Bon Jovi, Madonna, Robbie Williams, John Farnham and Pink. We pay when they play $5,000, $10,000 by 5 p.m. today. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because why don't you make this go longer? We'll be back from Jam Nation from 6 tonight.
See you.
Good day to you.
Well, thank God that's over. Goodbye. Goodbye. Wipe the tears, baby dear, from your eyes.
Catch Jonesy and Amanda's podcast on the iHeartRadio app or wherever you get your podcasts.
Goodbye.
Jonesy and Amanda.
Nation podcast.
Catch up on what you've missed on the free iHeartRadio app.